So the 450 is the most popular. When we talk about shaft size and the size of the vessel, this is what we're talking about. You'll notice that the size of the shaft goes to the bottom of the bucket and can rest, and the motor is not going to submerge itself in your product. So that's the important part. So if earlier we were using the handheld mini micro and we had this 5-gallon bucket full of material and we're trying to mix that bucket with a tiny handheld with a 6 or 7-inch shaft, you're not even going to get in there, so you can't even mix it. And if you tried to go deeper, you would submerge your motor base in the product and ruin it. That's what this is all about. So you see I've got the 18-inch shaft here, 450. You've got our bucket. It will be full of stuff. You would turn it on. You could turn it on and lock it on and leave it. And some people are inclined to, with big vats of soup and steam kettles and stuff, inclined to put an immersion blender in there, turn it on, lock it on, walk away because they think, oh, it's going to take 5 or 10 minutes or something. Well, I'm here to tell you that it probably is done in a minute or two, and the other 8 or 10 minutes, it's just spinning around and it's already done. But what happens if you leave it too long, locked and left in hot liquid especially, is it just stays in there too long. It doesn't need to be in there, and all you're doing is migrating heat up the shaft into the motor. And so you can hurt the motor over time if you leave it in hot stuff locked on that you don't need to do. So the point is these machines are very powerful, and whatever process you're doing, it should really only be a minute or two. If it needs more than that, then it may need physical agitation, meaning you may need to get in there if you have a lot of very thick ingredients and that sort of thing.